Good morning, everyone. We'll be starting the call momentarily. Welcome to Thursday Talks with the River Valley Black Chamber of Commerce. Good morning, everyone. This is Stephanie Quinones, your president for the River Valley Black Chamber of Commerce. I'd like to say welcome to our Thursday Talks. We hold these Thursday Talks every first and third, first and third, yes, first and third Thursday of the month. I have been away on business for the last couple of calls, so I'm happy to be back and give a huge shout out and thank you to Dr. Rocky Marsh, our VP of Member Engagement and Experience, for taking over and holding the reins for me while I've been out. We have a great call today. I'm looking forward to hearing from our special guest. I'm going to turn things over to our VP of Business Affairs, Mr. Monte Moyton. Monte?
Good morning, River Valley. Good morning, millionaires, not just millionaires financially, but millionaires in your mindset as well. Welcome to Thursday and happy holidays as well to everyone who celebrates the holidays for Thanksgiving and Christmas. I am going to bring you guys the business tip of the day as we move forward to Q1, so quarter one of 2026. So now is the time to strengthen the foundation of your business before the new year demands it from you. Successful companies don't wait until January to get organized. They walk into Q1 with a plan, with systems and capital strategies already in motion. So here's what you want to focus on. So reviewing your financials with intent. Go beyond looking at your profit and losses. Identify which products or services are truly profitable and which ones are draining your time. Q1 is when banks and lenders see an influx of business funding requests. So clean your books and organize your statements so you can put yourself to be front in the line when it comes to funding. Also, strengthening your business credit profile. Make sure your business credit is active, updated, and vendor ready. If you plan to seek capital in early 2026, your credit needs to be structured now before the underwriting rush begins, and make sure that you are aligning your tax strategy with your funding strategy as well. You do not want to take too many tax write-offs where you don't have a profit, that will then hinder your ability to get funding. Also, refresh your operational systems, tighten up your client onboarding, your automations, your invoices, follow up on your processes. A chaotic back office will cost you money in Q1 when demand increases. Build your first quarter partnership strategy. You can do that by seeing us at the holiday mixer in December as well. So the relationships you nurture now will drive your Q1 revenue. Attend events, follow up with prospects, and collaborate intentionally. Networking shouldn't be an afterthought. It is an asset. And finally, set your 90-day revenue targets. Every business should walk into Q1 with crystal clear goals, revenue, leads, marketing campaigns, and staffing needs clarity, clears momentum as well. So again, guys, that has been your business tip of the day when we are focusing on Q1. So again, we're going to review our financials with intent, strengthen our business credit profiles, refresh your operational systems, build your first quarter partnership strategies, and set your 90-day revenue targets. This has been the business tip of the day. My name is Monte Boyne. I am the VP of Business Affairs. I'm going to kick it back to Madam President.
All right. Thank you, Monte, for that information. Again, like you said, don't wait till January to get the ball rolling. And I say that in the fitness industry as well. Don't wait to start your New Year's resolution in January. Start today. You don't want to wait till the last minute or when everyone is trying to jump in on it. Get started today. So I'm going to get off that soapbox and we're going to turn things over to Dr. Rocky Marsh, our VP of Member Engagement and Experience. Rocky?
Thank you, Madam President. Good morning, everyone in the River Valley. Listen, I want to thank Monte Boynton for bringing the focus for Q1 for businesses receiving money. But guess what? We still have businesses and causes in F1 in 2025 that still need support. And that is a special segue for our special guest this morning. This morning, we are blessed and honored to have the presence and attendance of the CEO of Girls Inc., Columbus, Phoenix City, Russell County. I had to get all the locations in. Thank you. Good morning and welcome, Miss Danita Gibson Lower. Good morning.
Good morning, everybody. Thank you so much for having me. I truly appreciate all that River Valley does. And I want to just say thank you, thank you, thank you for allowing me to be on the call this morning. I know that we have to get our fitness going on, just like President Stephanie says. And in fact, I want to thank Stephanie because she's come out and she's blessed our girls and our team with her fitness tips. So we appreciate the things that she's done. Thank you so much as well for those tips, Monte, because it's true when whether you're in a for-profit business or a nonprofit business. And so we're focused on those things now, getting out sponsorship packets, trying to align ourselves so that when we hit the ground running in 2026, businesses already have our sponsorship proposals and things before them so they can hopefully bless us with some funding that we need in 2026. And so that brings me to today's call. Girls Inc. of Columbus and Phoenix Russell has been in this community for 72 years. There are probably some people on this call who are Girls Inc. alum. And let me just say this, if you ever attended Girls Club, you are one of us because over 40 years ago, thank you for the heart and the love. Over 40 years ago, I too attended Girls Club. So I am an alum of the illustrious program that we have. In the 90s, the name changed to Girls Inc. But we are the largest national advocacy organization for girls ages 5 to 18 in this country and Canada because we have 5 affiliates in Canada. And our whole purpose is to inspire girls to be strong, smart, and bold. Yes, Clover Lane, the old Girard Center. That center is no longer with us. And I'm glad you actually brought that up because today in Columbus, Georgia, we have two facilities, one located on 4637 Kolb Avenue in Bellwood. My parents grew up in Bellwood. It's still there. It's now called the Dorothy Hyatt Center, named in honor of our former executive director, who's also a Girls Inc. alum, and as well as her daughter. But it's the Dorothy Hyatt Center. And then our main center, the headquarters, if you will, is the location at 3535 Levy Road, where we're actually having a Veterans Day program today. That location is right next to that Walmart there. And that facility is almost 30,000 square feet. The other facility is almost 20,000. So we are managing 50,000 square feet of buildings. Can you imagine the HVAC units that it takes, the ceilings, the roof, the grounds? And so that takes money. In addition, we sit on several acres. That takes money. We have at our larger facility a swimming pool that our girls are blessed to be able to swim in. We also have two softball fields, a soccer field, a playground. And so it takes a lot to maintain that. In fact, we must raise $2 million every single year, 2 million plus actually. And right now we're a little bit at a deficit. We're needing some assistance. And so I'm on the call today just to say, listen, I would like for you all to consider giving up a cup of coffee. You see, mine is in my Girls Inc. mug this morning, a special compilation of some stuff I put together. But if you would consider giving up a cup of coffee, it's for $5. We have a 5 for 5,000 campaign that's taking place right now, which basically says if you would have a cup of coffee with us, basically donate that to Girls Inc., then we could get 5,000 people to do that. That would help us raise $300,000 in the course of a year. I know that in this community, because we've been here 72 years, we've got tens of thousands of women that have come through our doors. In fact, multi-generations. I was just on a call yesterday with someone, Miss Deanne Huff, that works at Aflac, and she's got many generations of her family that attended Girls Inc., her as well. I want you to also think about the impact that Girls Inc. has had in this community. When you look around this community, I want to throw some names out to you. Crystal Shaheed, I know y'all know that name. She's a Girls Inc. girl. Melinda Talbert, she's a Girls Inc. girl. Dr. Kia Chambers is a Girls Inc. girl. Wanda Amos of the Amos family of Aflac is a Girls Inc. girl. In fact, grew up in the apartments right across the street from our center there in Bellwood. There are so many people. I also want you to think about some of the entertainment. We talk often about Atia Inc. Box. Atia is a Girls Inc. girl, and she is a Grammy Award winning producer, songwriter, and she has written for Beyonce, Cowboy Carter album, and also Renaissance. She's a Girls Inc. girl. And in fact, her stage name, you all know, is Inc. And she often says, without Girls Inc., there would be no Inc. She also is a multi-generational family. Her family has come through Girls Inc. In fact, her grandmother used to teach sewing lessons at our location at 3535 Levy Road. So we've had tremendous impact. You can look over into the WNBA. We've got some Girls Inc. girls that are playing in the WNBA. In fact, Michaela Timpson of the Indiana Fever, KK, she just finished her rookie season, had an outstanding season, and they were able to actually make it into the playoffs. They didn't win it, but she gave a great showing. We also look at Jessica Carter. Many of y'all recognize that name. She was a standout at Mississippi State, and then she got drafted 2 years ago. And she went to the New York Liberty, and she's a Girls Inc. girl. So we've had impact in the community, in the state, in the nation, and in the world. And so we're asking folks to help us stay thriving. Jacqueline, you mentioned a moment ago in the comments that you used to go to the one on Clover Lane. Well, guess what? Clover Lane is no longer there. At one point in time, we had 5 Girls Incs. in the city. Today, we have 2 here. And in January, we opened up a location over at the Phoenix City Housing Authority. We're asking the community to come and support Girls Inc. Now, you may not be able to write a big check. I know right now times are challenging. I know that many nonprofits are feeling it. I know through the work with the Urban League of the River Valley, where I was proud to serve as chair of the board for many years, we saw some funding get cut. I know there are other nonprofits in the city that see funding get cut. And so we're looking out for collaboration and we're looking out for the community to help support us in our effort. Recently, we started a series of articles where we're profiling alum, asking those alum to tag their families and their friends and to hope they can join us for that cup of coffee on a monthly basis so that we can link arms and lift and raise the funds that we need so that we can continue to have an impact in Columbus, Georgia for now and the next 72 years to come. I'm excited about being at Girls Inc. because it's truly full circle from having been there as a little girl, now as a woman who's about to be 59 in March, realizing the impact it's had on my life, the impact it's had on so many women's lives, and the impact that it has on the community as a whole. When you look at the ways that women are leading and women are moving, it's important to have an organization like Girls Inc. In fact, our mission is to inspire girls to be strong, smart, and bold. But the vision part of that is in an equitable society. The way that we build equitable society is that we have men and boys who believe in the power of women and girls, and they help us have and build that equitable society. So that is why we take our message to not just girls and women, but we take it to the community at large, because these women will be someone's wife, someone's mother, someone's daughter, someone's auntie, someone's niece, and we need to make a tremendous impact. So again, I ask of you, if you have it within you, if you would consider giving up one cup of coffee a month and support Girls Inc. You can simply go to our website, which is www.girlsinc-columbus.org, and click on the 5 for 5,000 campaign. And you can increase it if you want to do $10. We'll take it. $25, we'll take it. $100 is really the sweet spot, because if I could get 3,000 people with $100, that helps us reach that $300,000 even quicker. So consider making a donation on an ongoing, sustaining basis so that we can continue to positively impact the little girls, the community daughters that we are blessed to serve, because it's truly passion work. It is a ministry, and it is where I believe the Lord has me at this phase in my life where I am truly trying to make sure that I give back. I'm now an empty nester. And so it does my heart so much good to walk into Girls Inc. and to see those young ladies who oftentimes say, "Hey, Miss Bonita." I'm like, "Hey, baby, At this point, I don't even try to correct them, but I will answer to Miss Bonita, Miss Danita, Miss D, Miss Nita. I'll answer as long as you continue to call. So I'm asking the River Valley Black Chamber of Commerce to look at the ways that you can also continue to support us. Thank you so much for sending out this message today. I have shared it on our Girls Inc. of Columbus page, and I invite you all to like, love, share, and follow us on our Instagram page, our Facebook page, and even our LinkedIn page. I'm open for any questions. If anyone would have any that they'd like to ask, we've just got so many things that are happening. I'm stressing the 5 for 5,000 campaign, but we also have right now our annual appeal that's taking place. And that is for folks that maybe want to write a slightly larger check. But again, we take it all. We take donations. One time, we take ongoing donations, we take the annual appeal, and we also look at opportunities to collaborate and partner. Right now, we're asking folks that if you want to come in and give of your time, that would mean so much to us because we pick up from 40 of the 52 elementary and middle schools here in Columbus, Georgia. And that means we must maintain a fleet. And sometimes my fleet breaks down. Well, I've got about 16 buses and vans that I also have to maintain in the midst of all of that. An HVAC unit, when it goes out, is $19,000. And so all of these things must be covered by the budget that we must raise from scratch every single year. I'm proud to say that we are a recipient of United Way funding, where our entire team gives 100%. Everybody that's a part of our team gives, and I'm excited about that. But we can't expect all of it from just one entity. So this morning, thank you for this privilege of being here to talk about the tremendous passion work and the ministry I believe that we're fulfilling every day at Girls Inc. as we're inspiring these community daughters to be strong, smart, and bold. I'm open to any questions if you have some.
Well, Danita, you almost said Bonita, just like the kids. So this is what I want to do. If you have a question for Miss Danita, put them in the chat because we have to stay on time for our call. But this is what I like to do on behalf of Madam President and the River Valley Black Chamber of Commerce Executive Board. If you are on, I just dropped two links from Miss Danita in the chat. One is the 5 for 5 campaign that she just mentioned. So what I like for everyone on the line right now is go in your chat and like the 5 for 5 comment, even copy and paste it and share it later with friends. That's one thing. The second thing is she also dropped in the Girls Inc. website. That's also in the chat. I need everybody to like that. What I'm going to go further is I'm going to partner with on my own with Miss Danita. We want to make this a campaign. As you know, we're in the month of November. We are approaching Giving Tuesday, a National Giving Day. So let's do this. Let's pull together. She mentioned that they once had 5 locations, and they are down to 2. Let's make those 2 locations vibrant and strong, and so we don't lose another location. So let's support Girls Inc., Columbus, Phoenix City, Russell County, and do that. Now, many of you know, and then but if you still have, while I'm doing this, make sure if you have a question, you put them in the chat. We're going to ask Mr. Anita to stay on when I hand it back to Madam President in case you want to answer questions in chat. But keep this on your calendar, everyone. Thursday, December the 11th, we're doing a holiday mixer. Okay, this is where we want to award and wrap up the year with our business partners, our business members, and the general business community. So I'm going to talk to Madam President and our board. We would love to support some effort to go back to Girls Inc. We probably going to have some giveaways. So if you already have not RSVP'd, please do so because some of our giveaways, wink, wink, are only going to be tied to people who RSVP and attend. So we want to do that. So if you do it 5 for 5 right now, if you do a 5 for 5 right now and send me or Madam President or River Valley like a screenshot saying that you did it 5 for 5, we'll make sure that you get a raffle ticket for that giveaway at our holiday mixer Thursday, December 11th at Collaboration Station. This is how we do it, people getting together and getting behind causes and fellow businesses together. So, Miss Danita, thank you for being on. sharing such a committed vision and commitment for Girls Inc. We love all those names that you dropped, and just shows that good stuff comes from Girls Inc. So thank you. Now, at this time, if you don't mind going on mute and being in the chat, a lot of people showing you a lot of love. So while y'all dropping them hearts, go over there to that 5 for 5, okay? Because I see all these hearts, these horns, this confetti. I need y'all to go over there to that 5 for 5. All right. So thank you, Miss Danita. And we're going to continue on with the call by handing it back over to Madam President. And I'll do this like this. Make sure, save the date, Thursday, December the 11th, 6 p.m., Collaboration Station located on 12th Street, right next to Black Cow. And with that, I hand it back to Madam President.
Okay, thank you so much again. Thank you, Danita, for joining us this morning. As she stated, I've had the pleasure of going to Girls Inc. Dorothy Heights location and doing some fitness with the young ladies there, and they are just a joy. I'm a boy mom, so to be around all those young ladies and to see the excitement in their faces, it is very heartwarming. So if you ever have the opportunity to go and volunteer, they are a joy to be around. So I definitely am looking forward to going back. I'm going to do my 5 for 5. Rocky, I want my ticket because I'm going to send a screenshot. So I don't want no problems there. Danita mentioned Link Arms and Lift, and I love that because it's about collaboration. We're both different entities, but it's about support, and that's how you succeed when you collaborate. So I'm really loving the Link Arms and Lift. So I challenge everyone on the call to share. Number one, the website. Make sure you go on social media and like those pages, like and follow Girls Inc. Make sure you give today. And if you give, share it and challenge your followers or your friends to do the same. $5, I mean, $5 is nothing. Like you said, even Starbucks is more than $5. So a cup of coffee, go on give what you would have spent on that Starbucks. And it's about almost $10. So go on give that. I'm going to do it today. I'm gonna give up the Starbucks today and I'm gonna go ahead and make that commitment to Lift Arms and Link. So thank you guys so much for joining. Make sure that you RSVP for our holiday mixer on December 11th. It's always a great time to get together. These calls are good, but to be in person and network and meet someone that you've never met and get to know everybody within the chamber or within the city of Columbus. Thank you so much for joining. You guys have a great day. Go forth and prosper. And Rocky, I'm sending my screenshot in about 5 minutes. Y'all have a great day. Thank you so much for joining. Y'all have a good one.